you're new to our channel, we are so happy to have you here, and if you've always been here, then welcome back. So in this episode of Study Sunday, we're going to share with you 7 tips on how to study and to be productive during the holidays.
But before we get into this video, we just have a reminder that we have a huge giveaway right now going on with some amazing YouTubers. So you're definitely going to want to check that out. We'll have everything down in the description bar below so you can enter.
Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat to see all the latest and greatest behind the scenes stuff.
So yeah, with that being said, let's get right into the video. So the first productivity tip is to set aside time every day to do something. Even if it's just for an hour, just set aside some time to read some work, answer some questions, just anything. So if you think that this is going to be really hard for you during the holidays, which it probably is, just make sure you get up early before everyone else is awake. Or if you think you're better off studying in the night, then definitely stay awake and set aside some time while everybody is sleeping. Trust us, we know that it's hard, but it's going to be so worth it if you just set aside that time every day to do a little bit.
Because this will help you keep your brain mentally active and you won't go back to school not knowing anything.
Yeah, sometimes I went back to school and I forgot how to write. Like my hand just felt like it couldn't write, so don't let that happen to you.
So the second tip is to have a reward system. So if you really find it hard to be motivated to study, give yourself some motivation. So if you have something very exciting the next day, like going to an amusement park or having family over, then you definitely want to push yourself really hard the night before to make sure that you can reward yourself the next day. So what you can do the night before is give yourself some goals and make sure you achieve all of them, and even though you may feel unmotivated, remember that there's an amazing reward the next day.
So the third tip is to have an accountability partner or someone who can just hold you accountable for doing your work. So this can be anyone, like a good friend or family member, just somebody who knows what your goals are and who will remind you to stay on track, especially if you get wild during the holidays and just keep going all over the place. Somebody will always be there to say, hey, you need to do some work, just put aside some time. So just make sure you have somebody you can trust who can keep an eye out for you.
So the fourth tip is to study on the go. So if you're going anywhere or traveling for long distances, this is the time to pull out the flashcards, okay? Study on the go can pass a lot of time instead of just wordlessly staring around or scrolling on social media. So pull those flashcards out, and if you have ebooks that you can have on your phone or your tablet or your iPads, whatever technology is up with these days, definitely use those as well, because it can also help you be productive during the holidays while traveling, waiting in long lines at amusement parks, anything like that.
So next up is to just make sure that your family is aware that you have goals this holidays and you're not just going to be going out every single day, because chances are if you don't tell them, I mean, who can blame them? They will want to drag you out every day. Just make sure you say, hey, I have these goals and I need to do this, and who knows, they will even work around your schedule and help you accomplish them. So just make sure you're open with everything that you have to do.
So the next thing that you can do is actually read your work aloud and record yourself. Put that recording on your iPod or on your phone. So again, if you're in long lines, if you're traveling long places, you can have that audio recording in your head of everything you have to know. You can also do this with your lectures as well. You can actually have lectures downloaded to your iPad or your technology stuff and just look at those or listen to those when you're on the go.
So this is also really good if at the end of the night you're really tired and you just want to lay back and listen to your lectures while falling asleep. The last thing you can do to be productive is to meet up with a group of your friends. So you can make this really fun. It doesn't have to be like an intense study session. You can get everyone to bring some of their favorite Christmas treats and make it into a whole study party.
Don't forget to plan what you're going to do in your study session so you won't lose track of time and it won't end up being a huge party. Remember, it's a study session, so you can still have some fun. You can even quiz each other on certain chapters and just make it into a fun quizzing kind of game. Okay, so that is a wrap on these 7 ways on how you can study and be productive during the holidays.
Don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up and comment down below and let us know what is your favorite tip you'll be using to stay productive these holidays.
Also, don't forget to subscribe, because YouTube has been unsubscribing people, so just double check, make sure that you're subscribed so you won't miss any amazing content that we have planned for you.
And of course, don't forget to check out our last video to the left of us. We know that you're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!
Mwah.